remains hard to believe we're dealing with November weather because it is not at all typical.
No, although, admit you're like kind of getting used to it a little bit.
That's the danger.
Yeah.
Not complaining.
You know, like this morning was colder than it was yesterday morning, so
Right.
you feel, okay, you put the coat back on. So our bodies get a little confused.
We do, and also we had a great summer. Most of fall was good. We had a couple of rainy weeks, but we needed that. So it's like we're just continuing it, and I have no problem with it, but we are getting used to it. And the first really cold stretch, I think there's going to be a lot of complaining going on, publicly or not. You know, 58, what we got to today in Portland, 64 in Sanford, though, 65 in Concord. So actually a little cooler today than yesterday. That's what we expected. And the reason for that is that last night was chilly. A lot of us dropped down into the 20s, and even the coast got into the 30s, so it just took longer for us to warm back up. I took the visible satellite and I zoomed it out to bring across the point that it's not just Maine that's seeing this really, really nice weather, although we like to feel special, and we are in our own way. It's all of the Northeast, all of the Mid-Atlantic, much of the East is under the dominant part of this ridge, and that's why the weather is so, so nice. And so tonight, we're not going to be as chilly as last night. We're going to be in the 40s, low 50s for most of us by early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, we end up with a run into the upper 60s, so it's warmer than today was, but otherwise similar, a lot of sunshine. I'm going through this fast because it's truly boring stuff. There's just nothing going on in the best possible way. And then tomorrow night, we drop down into the upper 40s to low 50s again. And then Saturdays, I think, are our best chance for a lot of us to get to 70 degrees, with the exception most likely of down East Maine, and you know the story there, wind off the water just enough to probably keep them away from it. But I think these temps are too low. I think we'll be closer to the 70s in a lot of spots. And then Sunday we see more clouds move in, but it's still mild. Still a lot of low 70s around for the second half of the weekend. So there's the Bermuda high right there. Winds south-southwest. Again, the entire east is kind of basking in this. And eventually this front has to come through on Monday, and it will, but it will really fall apart as it does so. So just isolated showers possible Sunday night into Monday. But the real change you'll notice is going to be the air mass change. We cool down for Tuesday, Wednesday, but it's not crazy. It's just more average stuff. So high temperatures on Saturday. Again, I think we'll see a lot of low 70s. Sorry down east, but I think all the way up into Aroostook County we could get to 70 degrees. So November is trying to get off my short list of the worst months. And this is helping. I don't think it's going to change my mind completely, but certainly this trend is good. And then we go back down Tuesday, Wednesday, back to about 60 on Thursday. By the way, May is number one. Public enemy number one is May. Rainfall over the next week or so, almost nothing. So if you don't get a shower on Monday, you're not getting anything for a week, which is okay because we can do that guilt-free now, guys. The drought is officially completely out of Maine. So we don't feel as bad when we have a stretch like this. So yeah, just really nice stuff. Again, that shower maybe Sunday night, Monday, but if you don't get that, just dry weather a lot if you have stuff to do outside. I would say rake leaves, but that's kind of going out of style.
Yeah.
You could chop them up, whatever you have to do, but it all looks good.
I think you either need a podcast or a call-in radio show so you can rant about terrible months and good months.
Well, and a lot of people will say they thought April is worse, and that's a defensible stance.
Because of the poem, you know, April is the cruelest month.
Yes, of course.